Jojo Conn, one of the huge reasons why the Mater Dei Monarchs are going to compete against Santa Margarita at Fred Kelly Stadium in their first Open final. One of the absolutely exceptional reasons that Mater Dei has posted 4 consecutive shutouts in the Open playoffs against Huntington Beach and Redondo, unbeaten in their last 5, and we go back to January 29th at Santa Margarita, a day that was disappointing and humbling, but might have been the catalyst for this postseason brilliance once again. Obviously, last year it was a little bit rocky in the middle, but then you ladies found it at the right time and had that incredible come from behind win against Troy. First and foremost, just how proud are you of the resilience and the character of this group to be able to take that challenging experience from Santa Margarita and say we're not just looking to play them again or wanting to play them again, we will play them again, and that happens in your first Open final. Just how proud are you of just the grit and the will and determination of this team, Jojo?
I'm super proud of them, and we have something to prove now that we just came off that unfortunate loss. So we have something to prove and come out stronger than ever. In terms of the adjustments that the coaching staff made, and in terms of, I felt like you were a great defense before that match. Yeah.
One match doesn't, just like the Orange Lutheran tie, earlier in the Trinity League schedule didn't define the team.
Yeah.
Same way the Santa Margarita lost didn't define this group. But just you can always make, even with an elite team, a couple little adjustments. Just what has that done, not only for the cohesiveness and the chemistry, but just the belief of this defense? Whether you're in there, whether Ella's in there, anybody's in there, it doesn't seem to matter because the back line is amazing, which allows the midfield and the women in the attacking third to play with more confidence. But just what have you seen and what have you felt from that group in the postseason?
I felt confident, and I know the coaches know what they're doing, so they have our best interests at heart. So I believe in them, and they believe in us, and that we will come out stronger than ever.
In terms of having women with the experience of being in a championship setting, especially at Fred Kelly Stadium. Last year Santa Margarita played in the Open final on Friday. You played in the Division I final on Saturday. So you're always in each other's orbit. Yeah. This year you will be on the same field at the same time as part of a Mater Dei doubleheader, girls Open, boys Open. But just when you've been in that environment before, and the group showed so much grit and heart to be able to come back against Troy last year, and not to say that the women who weren't part of that experience but have been such a huge reason why the team has been so successful this year, that they're going to be ready for that moment too, because you come to Mater Dei, you are built for big moments like this. But just how significant to you is the fact that it's not going to be the first time in a championship setting, because it seems like every match in the Trinity League is equivalent to a championship setting. Like how profound could that be? Because for teams that have never been in that situation before, Mater Dei's won 5 titles.
Yeah.
A lot of you ladies have won a title.
Yeah.
How impactful could that be?
It's very important and impactful because we know what those how stressful it can be and how to calm each other down during those moments. The people that haven't been there don't know what it's like and don't get the stress behind the true game. So it's great that we have the experience to play great against SM.
Absolutely. And it won't just be an all Trinity League girls final. It will be an all Trinity League boys final with Mater Dei taking on Orange Lutheran. And before even all of that, the Mater Dei girls water polo team will be taking on San Marcos in the regional final. That kind of athletic success at Mater Dei is not just an expectation, but the standard. For the longest time, people would have expected back-to-back girls and boys basketball finals, but just to be able to have so many people in this community, from administrators, teachers, and then your families, your friends, all of your peers around campus, just being able to give that respect, give that recognition, give that support, that appreciation, that admiration. How special is it around campus right now?
It's incredibly special. Everyone, a lot of the students are going through the same thing right now and understand what each other are going through. So it's very important to stay by each other's side and just go through it together.
Awesome. Last thing, since you used the word together, not to say that this group wasn't unified or cohesive or connected before, but do you feel like you really have to lean on each other in a moment of adversity? And while this group hasn't faced much of it in terms of not winning matches. It was only Notre Dame and Santa Margarita in which that was the case, but just really learning to lean on your teammates and your friends and the coaching staff after Santa Margarita to put together this 5-match unbeaten run, a really gritty comeback against J. Sarah, and then these 4 consecutive shutouts. Do you feel like this group is it's most unified and it's most cohesive at the right time?
Yeah, 100%. We came together at the right time, and trust is everything for this group, and so if we trust each other, everything will plan out.
Awesome. Well, if you have Jojo Conn in net, that's certainly been the case in the postseason. Again, you and Ella and the back line are orchestrating 4 consecutive shutouts. If they can get another one, that will probably merit an Open Division championship for the first time, and potentially the first back-to-back titles ever for the Mater Dei girls soccer program, which is a huge achievement as well. Jojo, best of luck. Enjoy yourself in the final.
Thank you.